Captain, the song that's playing for you is Hardly, right? And it's almost like you at peace with the way this is, whether this is a relationship or it's just something that you observe. You might have been in love with this previously. You might have wanted to dwell or dabble in this idea, relationship or friendship, whether you wanted to associate yourself with someone or you just wanted to communicate something to your world. Whatever it was, it's like you okay with the fact that you not into that no more. You okay with the fact that you don't love this, you don't yearn to do this, or you're not driven as you were driven before. Matter of fact, you already might be communicating a new idea to your world, or you just may be expressing yourself differently. So if you're in a relationship, it's almost like you done putting the relationship in the front, so to speak. Now you focused on your business, or you focus on what you could build or what you could properly communicate, because you might have realized that the relationship wasn't really something that you could work on for real. Well, you really couldn't work with this the way you thought you could have worked with it when you was outside of it. Now that you inside of it, it ain't really something you want to express or show to your world. So you may be back at the drawing board trying to reinvent yourself, or trying to figure out if you're in a position and you know this is where you want to be at. You know this is what make you feel good. You know this is it for you. You may be in a position to try to figure out how to get your world to see it the way you see it. So if you're in a relationship, it's like you in a relationship and it's all feel good energy. But when you tell your friends, when you communicate, or when you express this love or this desire, this drive or this idea, or when you try to get people to see what you see in it, they can't see it. And it's like it may be driving you mad because this is what you want. This is it for you. This is what you want to do. You're just trying to figure out how to get that communication internally. You know what it is. Out externally, people looking at you like, are you sure this is what it is? Type of vibe. If you're dealing with a world outside of you, look, you might have walked away. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Don't have to be. Or it's just a situation where you walked away from what was. It's like you might have sacrificed something to be here. Type of vibe, and people looking at you like you really left that to do this, not knowing how that makes you feel. Type of vibe, whether that was an idea or that was actually a relationship. You could have broke up with your partner and put yourself in a space where now you not in a new relationship, but you're more like a free agent now, and people looking at you like, why'd you break up with your relationship? Because from the outside to them, the relationship looked good, but they didn't know what you was going through behind closed doors that put you in a position to think about something different. You feel me? Hey, so you know what we talking about when I say this though. It's like now you hardly care about that. People trying to figure out why you not in the position to be you where you used to be. It's like they asking why you don't miss it. And that's because you've been gone from this. You realize there wasn't no love in this space from the get-go, whatever it was. And you lacking love in that department made you pour that love somewhere else. So you couldn't express your feelings to your partner. You couldn't express your desires, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations there. And because you couldn't do it there, you started doing it somewhere else. Now that could be with someone else if you're in a position and you associate yourself in a new relationship, or it's just a position where you just not talking to people no more. You still in the same house with the same family, but you just ain't real expressive when it comes to how you feel and what you think about that dynamic, whatever dynamic we talking about. Someone a little bit stressed about this shit though, or it's just the fact that it's like, the fact that you're not in that association, you might have left that job, you might have stopped talking to that person, or you don't talk to those people. It's like it don't got you stressed, but it got someone outside of you stressed because you still doing okay. The fact that you broke up with them and you not going through whatever you going through, you still okay. It's like someone trying to figure out why you not supposed to be in this position. You're not supposed to be knowing what you want to do, knowing where you want to go. You're not supposed to be planning your next moves. You're supposed to be hurt. You're supposed to be broken. And it's almost like they're reflecting that pain now. So it's almost like someone who wanted you to be hurt about a dynamic is more hurt about the dynamic than you are. You just in a position where it's like what doesn't kill you make you stronger type of energy for you. Type of vibe. So now you on to the next business plot, on to the next, you feel me, idea. Meanwhile, your last business partner, who you might have disconnected from emotionally, because you realize instead of helping progress the business, they was fucking up the money. So now you cut ties with them, and now you got that business experience. You on to producing a business. You on to moving up. It's like you on to your next thing. Meanwhile, your last business partner still caught up with the stress of the business y'all had. They might still be getting bills or something, you feel me, that is keeping them chained to that world, that vision they used to have with you, that you not envisioning no more because you're not in love with that him, her, or whatever we talking about. I told you someone might have fucked the money up. And it's like, it hurt. The fact that you thought you could trust this person, you thought it was okay to clink up with little Joey or little Susie, you thought you could be buddy with them until you found out it was toxic. And it was really just trying to, it's like they were using you. You were really the business. You was the one keeping shit going. Now that you ain't keeping shit going, shit is crumbling in their world. Whatever it was that you was keeping going. Someone stressed the fuck out though, because you're not thinking about building on this situation no more. You might have stopped putting your best foot forward. You might have stopped trying. You stop trying in whatever realm of reality you're in, and you trying in your life now. It's like the first card was the 3 of coins, you the star player. Look, Empress, Joker. It's when it come to you in someone else's world, they don't know what to think. So if you're in a relationship, you ain't break up with your partner yet. Your partner kind of going off their rocker because they know you disconnected. They know you separate. They know y'all not as close as y'all used to be. The expressions and how y'all communicate and chop shit up ain't the same way it used to be, and that's because you don't see this as a gift no more. You honestly, you might see this as what's making you weak, what's draining you, what's taking your strength, what's taking your power, and you ready to elevate up out that motherfucker. And the only way you know that, the only way you can do that is if you focus on you, and that's what you're doing. You taking care of you to know the way you know you need to take care of you. Hey, you know we talking about the old Captain.